Go
What?
ahead. I was going to say, she got my ribs all back in place, because they had popped out of place.
Ugh.
And then I had a coughing fit on the way home, and I was like, yeah, there they go again.
There they go again. Yep. Yep. I'm going to go fix things, so I'll be back in just a minute. We're live.
Okay. All right. Hello, folks. I don't know that anybody's out there at the moment, but I can't tell since it's on Tanya's stream. I don't see that. So,
well, and I don't see anybody yet either. So,
okay.
Whoa, one person! Yay! One person!
Yay!
Yay! Hello. Of course, there's always that lag thing too.
Right.
So, I'm checking on. Yep. Okay. All's good. And
hi, Patty. We're glad you're here.
I don't think she's on my list either.
Well, she's on my list.
Oh, see?
Need to update your list.
Yeah. Well, the thing of it is what I need to do is ask Jeff to do it, and then I need to send it to you, and then we can send it back and forth a couple of times.
Yeah, Patty. Her name is Patty. Hi, Gabby. Hi, Nashua. Hi, Holly. Hi, Candy.
And hello, everybody. I told Lisa I wasn't going to tell her until she wanted to know what I was doing with the hanger. And I said I was not going to tell her until you guys got here. I'm trying to clean. I'm trying to organize. Okay, so this is how
make yourself big so we can see.
Okay. I don't know what I'm going to do with it just yet, but I'll use it for something else. This is how I had my my washi tapes. They were on this thing.
Oh, yeah.
And I had it hung. I have this funny little cart that we got out of the dumpster, and Jeff has altered for me. And it's kind of like one of those little rolly carts that you can buy at Michael's, but it's not because, it came out of the dumpster, and it's, but it works really well for holding a lot of stuffs. So I had this hung on that cart. Every time I turned around, these bloody things would end up on the floor. These would just fall off. And it was making me so irritable. Hi, Journey and Nina, because I think you came in after. So this morning, I fixed the problem. This is an old slide box.
Cool.
Somewhere along the line, we had a whole bunch of them. They were headed for the dumpster. Jeff worked for the federal government, and when cool stuff was headed for the dumpster, he would rescue it. Now, a lot of this stuff they sent to auctions, and that's how I got my map drawers, was from the auction. But these were actually headed for the dumpster, and I don't know where the others are, but I had one that I found, and I thought, this will work. So now, if I can just keep it from opening, which it doesn't open real easy, I've got to find a better place to set it than beside me on the floor. But for the moment, that has got to be a whole lot better than this. It's just like it made me.
Well, and plus with this, you have to take off all the ones that are in front of the one you want.
That's another reason I hated it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So large sheets of handmade paper. Yes, Candy. This kind of hanger would work beautifully for that. Sharon, hello. Nina, hello. Patty, Holly, Candy, Journey, Jean Peter. I don't know why I always call her that. Jean.
I do too.
Teresa. Anyways, hi everybody. But I thought I'd show you what I had managed to accomplish this morning. Just a lack of irritation thing will happen. I mean,
Well, that's a worthy project if it gets rid of some irritation.
yeah, well, at least it won't be all over the floor every time Jeffrey tries to vacuum in here. So that was another big part of it. Every time he'd go to vacuum, they'd be running around on the floor because I had knocked them off again. So I didn't get very far, but I did get a few things done this
Well, I
morning.
desperately need to do that. It seems like, I spend months getting it all organized, and then, a couple of months, and yeah, it's back where it was. So,
Well, I had
well, maybe not quite, but
this table that I work on. I had it all cleaned up. I had it all organized. And this morning there was a 2-foot deep pile on the other end of it.
oh no.
Yeah. Hi, Mandy. So I did decide on some, what do you call these things?
I don't know. I don't see anything. Words?
Words.
I
When
know
I
we were
was
looking for words. So
when I was looking for my zine quote, I realized that I'm using a lot of butterflies on my pages. So I think that we're going to go for butterfly quotes
that sounds good.
and put butterfly quotes on here. So I
Well, I
thought that
haven't
would.
looked through them to make sure that I'm going to use them, but I did find my Life's little instruction book things that I had thought I might use.
Okay.
So after I get a few more things done, I'll start looking and see if I find if I think they'll work good.
Okay. Hi, Barbara. Barbara says that she just watched your Digi Journal video and that was such pretty papers.
Well, thank you.
So. Well, I have to tell you, my experiment with the water kefir last night, I was pleased. We both kind of like it. It's not sweet. So I think I might I've got a second one to try, but I think I might just buy the stuff so that I can make it. It's kind of like a sourdough starter kind of thing that you have to have.
Yeah, that's I don't know if you buy a different kind of starter to do it with milk, but I had a friend who bought live starter.
Mm-hmm. And made milk kefir.
Yeah, and then she was having to throw the seeds away because they just keeps making seeds all the time.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And so she gave me some seeds, so I didn't have to spend the $45 to get the seeds. I just used her, what she would have thrown away. So that was nice.
Yeah. I think they're very much the same. Mary says she's here watching and working on a unlisted stream of Working Along.
Cool. We're glad you're here, Mary.
And Mina says she loved the marbled fabric one she saw this morning.
Oh, thanks. That was fun.
Thank you, Mindy. Yep, thumbs up is a good thing. I'm not sure what. I'm not sure what Barbara's talking about to Jean, but that's because I missed something. Jean, I thought I was cleaning up after every project, but it doesn't seem to work. Oh dear, that's yeah. I mean, I thought I was, but it doesn't seem to be happening. I don't know.
Yeah, I cleaned off this area after each project and put them in their little bins.
Yeah,
The rest of the room doesn't get cleaned where I stash stuff or pulled stuff out looking for something else or
Yeah, and then the other thing is that I have different areas in my studio, like because I make beads.
right.
So my bead table is an absolute pig pen, and I have enough short rods to make 16,000 lifetimes worth of rods if I just stuck them together. It's one of those chores I really hate, and I've been trying for a year to get them used up. Ha 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 ha. So, um, so I have short rods. Well, I'll show you. They look like what do you call that? Oh dear, that's heavy. They look like bouquets. See, they're like pencils.
Oh, they're pretty.
They're pretty, but they're all over my studio. And you have to be really careful because I have different kinds of glass, and it's just like. Yeah, that copper and green. Oh, that stuff was so pretty. When I did the journal for the worker bee project that Janet and Teresa and Lisa and I collaborated on for the Defy auction, Lisa sent me some of those papers to put in that journal. Oh, they were so yummy. They're so yummy. Okay, let's see here what we got.
It was fun to do it on fabric too and see.
But
it does pretty much the same thing. I bet the fabric will iron out nicer than the papers do, though.
Yeah, and it'll probably be sturdier. Jean, I'm getting to the point where it's so much of just a job. I have trouble actually getting to that. So. And I have enough glass that I could melt glass for the next 2 years probably and not buy a single piece, which is not a good thing to tell y'all because I think that makes me kind of a hoarder.
Oh, well, hun, welcome to the club. I don't have glass, but I hoard everything else.
Yeah. Well, so do
I. If
I.
I did glass work, I'm sure I would hoard that too.
Hold on just a second, guys. Okay, call me if you need me or text me if you need me.
I'll text you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep, it's right over here.
Okay.
Great. Love you. Be careful. Sorry, guys. Guys, if there's anybody I miss coming in, I'm sorry, but welcome. I'm so glad you're all here. He's going to the grocery store for us.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, tomorrow morning we're going on an adventure.
Oh?
Mm-hmm.
Do we get to know what kind of adventure?
We're going to hunt some bamboo.
Oh, cool.
I need some bamboo for trellises in my little garden. And because I'm not paying for tomato pots. We've had tomato cages in the past. They don't work real well. And around here, bamboo is, it grows just everywhere.
Right. Well, that's cool.
Unfortunately, Jeff killed all of ours on purpose. He got rid of it. So we're going out in the boonies and hunt some bamboo. So
that sounds like fun.
That
well,
and I hope
probably
to find some elderberry.
Oh, that would be good too.
Yeah. Your mom, what?
Oh, probably. Oh, goodness. I mean, I literally don't remember when we didn't have these things. So probably at least 40 years ago, she got some of that. That's like rebar. It's not the rebar posts, but it's the metal grid that they put in concrete.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And she made big tomato cages out of it because the holes are about this big, so you can easily reach in and get your tomatoes.
Yep.
And her tomatoes always grow like taller than me,
Yes.
where they grow up those cages. And it's wonderful when you've got, when you're picking tomatoes and everything. The only time it's not wonderful is at the end of the year when you want to take the
cage down.
tomato plants out of them.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
My kids have done that for the last 10 years or so. And this year she didn't put any out in those big cages. We just put a few little patio tomatoes. I knew she didn't need to be out there, so I bought her some patio tomatoes for her birthday, and so she has some tomatoes and peppers, but doesn't have to do the garden work.
Hi, Sana. Yeah, Mita, I can't. It's really hard to put a piece of paper in the trash can. It is really, really hard to put a piece of paper in the trash can, but I do it. And this morning, I actually threw away some packaging. It was going to be too hard to get the sticky labels off of it. I just put it in the recycle bin.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah. Well, here's the deal: is that if I can get things to grow, Jeffrey will make. We used to have really nice tomato cages that he made out of either heavy fencing or something, but we got rid of them, all that stuff, when we came from South Dakota, because it was one more thing to move, and we hadn't gardened in ages because we were gone all the time. So I don't want to spend any money on that stuff right now, or he would do that for me. But I'm being very frugal as far as what I'm spending for the garden. He did go buy me some compost. If things start to grow and we start to have more, I'll order, a little dump truck or something full. My son, when he was little, wondered why his mommy bought a truckload of chicken poop, because I used to do that all the time. Buy chicken compost by the truckload.
Yeah.
He couldn't quite understand why Mom would buy chicken poop, but
because Mom's a gardener.
Yeah, well, Mom used to be.
I put some glittery stuff on this little hummingbird's wings.
Oh, that's perfect. Pens and markers. Yeah, Sana, I have a lot of pens and markers, but I have found that I haven't ordered any pens and markers in a long time, because I found I only use a few things, and I'm trying to be really careful of only purchasing things that I actually use. Now, when it comes to going to Dollar Tree and buying napkins and stuff like that, I can just get in trouble all the time. But okay, so this one ought to be easy to finish. Vina, you're right. Chicken compost is garden gold. That's right. Yeah, Becky, I can't stand to buy dirt, and we didn't buy any dirt. We only bought the compost, and that was only because I don't have any of our own right now. Now he did just finish the compost pile. Let me see if I have a picture. He made me a compost bin. Let me see. Oh, boy, oh boy, did my hair come out short. I used the longest thing. Okay, so that's the compost bin, and he actually did some more work on it this morning. He pinned it down to the ground so that if we do get a hard wind, it won't blow. Oops, I'm sorry for the glare. It won't blow over, and he put some more slats towards the bottom so stuff won't come out of it. But it won't take long to make compost, but we just, we hadn't planned on gardening, and so he hadn't saved any of the leaves and stuff he's been sending out. Hi, Mary T.
Hi, Mary. Hi, Becky. I'm trying to see who all I don't know who all I missed, but I'm glad you're all here.
Yes, I am. Becky, I used to cut my hair with the clippers all the time, but it was like an inch long. I had to order new clippers because we lost our clippers in the wreck. And so I ordered these new clippers and I used the absolute longest one they had. And my eyebrows and eyelashes are longer than my hair. The longest guard made it like a buzz cut.
I can't imagine what the smaller ones do.
Uh, they've got to be. This is shorter than I would cut Jeff's hair. When I
Of course, once you make one swap, you've got to do it all.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Uh-huh. We use
So it's not like you can just stop.
Jean.
Oh.
Caliche, we had that when we were in Texas, and it took an awful lot to grow anything in that yard. But yeah, Becky, I saw it when you did yours, and I was like, okay, I'm ordering clippers because I cannot stand this hair anymore. Okay, where are my thingies? And okay, now I did clean up and have this where it's going to work, but where are my little butterflies? Oh, they might be in here. See, I put them in here so they wouldn't be all everywhere.
Good job.
Hi, Julie. Oh, Holly, mine will grow back in 2 weeks. I will. In 2 weeks, I will have hair that looks like I need to go to the hair place. That was the problem, is that I hadn't had a haircut since March, and it was absolutely making me crazy. We were in Red Bay. We hadn't come home when I got my hair cut last time. We were waiting to get in to have our work done on our camper, so we went into town, and I've had my hair cut at this shop before, and the little girl cut it, and she said, "How short?" And I said, "Well, kind of as short as you can go." So it was a good thing I got it cut there, because and then we got home and they closed everything. So, but I just couldn't stand it anymore. Now I will have to wear a hat outdoors or put sunscreen on my head if I go outside, because I will get a sunburn if I don't, I'm sure. Okay, now I have a problem here as far as these things go. Oh dear, that was not what I wanted to do. I dump them all out. Oh, geez. I dumped them all out all over the place. Let's see. Teresa, my husband told me once he didn't like short hair, but he will not tell me not to do it, because he knows better. I could say, okay, I don't like beards too, but he knows that I won't say that. So, of course, I'd rather have him have a beard than not shave. So, I guess that's part of the thing. Uh-oh. All right. Now, here's my question about these things. Put them on, they're on white paper, and I'm not going to like that at all. I don't think. Yeah, that's kind of what Jeff says too, Becky. Whatever is comfortable. That's the first thing he said. Well, it's cooler, isn't it? So now mine knows better than to have a fit over stuff like that. He just doesn't. It's just like, yeah, whatever works. Of course, the other thing is he knows that when we go back to traveling and being in the camper all the time, it means it's a whole heck of a lot easier to wash your hair if it's short, and you use a lot less water if it's short. So that's another big part of short hair. When we're traveling, it's really better. Okay, I think that is just way too white. What do y'all think?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I say that as I'm sitting here putting white all over my flowers. So,
Yeah, but that's different.
well, and this is um, watercolor ground.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided I haven't used it for anything, so I might as well put it on here. And it's very thick, so it's a good thing I decided I wanted to use it, I guess, because
Hi, Kendra.
I would have ended up just wasting it and letting it dry out.
uh, Kendra, yeah, I think they're all kind of like that, like Scott. Jeff and Scott are a lot alike, anyways. They fix stuff, they're a lot alike. Oh, Kendra. Anyways, I think I better put these quotes on some coffee dyed paper, and then use them. So I'm not going to worry about that today. I'll just finish up the pages as they are and put the quotes on later. And that's another thing, Becky. Very little shampoo, because if you get too much soap in the gray water in the camper, it is not a good thing. So and since we boondock quite a bit, it makes a difference if my hair is short, or at least we hope to boondock quite a bit. New camper, and we've had one trip. Okay. I put my pumpkins in the garden today.
That's good.
Of course, they're little eating pumpkins. They're not jack-o'-lantern type pumpkins.
Yeah. Well, if I was going to grow pumpkins, I would want them to be eating pumpkins.
I wanted what they call Seminole pumpkins, but nobody had any seeds that I could find. I have since I ordered what I ordered, I have since found some, but I haven't ordered them yet. I'll order them for next year, or for the spring garden, one or two something. The Seminole pumpkins, they're little like this, and they're really strictly for eating. And they were so good. A friend of ours grew them a couple years ago, and he had so many, and they were just delicious. And we both really really liked them, so we thought we would that I would grow those, but I couldn't find any, so I ordered something called Jack Be Little. They're just little orange pumpkins. Now the seed packet said squash, so just you know. And my tomatoes are about 2 inches tall now, and every day they get to go outside for a couple of hours. They have to be watched though, because we're getting all this rain. Hi, Susie and Dana. Hey, Susie, don't forget. Oh, maybe you did. Did you send me your address, dear? I don't think you did. Don't forget you need to send me your address via email. Don't put it here. You got to send it to me via email. And
Bye-bye, Sana.
okay, Sunday, apparently, I left the lid off of my glue. I came in I came in here today and found it. So that was not something I wanted to see. It didn't take too much, but we'll have to hope that it didn't clog it up too much.
Yeah, well, I hope it didn't.
Yeah, I think it's working, but bye, Sana. Yeah, Julie, that's what I said when I saw it. Oh no. Okay. All right. When I get a saying on it, that's going to be done.
Oh, that's pretty. I love it.
I like that one. Okay, we got this little tag. We need some little stuffs. Where's the little stuffs? It's in here. Don't know about that little stuffs, but we'll do this. This is the page we're going to put this on. It may need another little one. I wonder if I have a little one of those. I think. No, that's a butterfly on there. Well, maybe we'll just leave it all by its lonesome. Thank you, Teresa. I did get my stuffs that I glued to cardstock cut out the other day, which I hadn't done last time. Oh, that's a bright page, Lisa. It's going to need some.
Yes, it is. I have no idea what to do to it because it's just like
something big and like that big book page butterfly. And then you may need a couple of little ones to go with it.
I don't have one of those already out. Um,
Oh, I'm gonna have to go turn the air conditioner down here shortly.
yeah.
Susie, it will be in the description box of pretty much every video I make. I'm not going to tell you it's in this one because sometimes the description does not show up on a live stream until later. Just a minute and I'll type it in for you. But it's Tanya McGuire, the number 2 at gmail.com. Tone it down somehow, Lisa. Oh, yeah, I think that's what she's thinking about, Julie, is toning it down a little. Yeah, Julie, most of them aren't going to end up being butterfly pages. That's why I decided. There you go. Oh, you found it and I got it for you. There you go. That's good. I'm sounds good, Susie. Okay, so for some reason that doesn't want to ink right there. There we go. All right. I so hate this thing doing its cough all over the place. And I'll be back, guys, in just a minute. I have to go turn the air conditioner down or I'm going to pass out here.
Well, we don't want you to pass out.
I mean, it's dripping off my eyebrows. And I have short hair. I can hear your scissors, Lisa. Crunch, 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 crunch.
Sorry.
No need to be sorry. They're really cool. No, 1 degree makes a whole difference in when I turn these lights on is really what happens. The studio's fine until I turn the lights on. And then I turn these lights on and none of them are supposed to be all that hot, but when they're all on like this, it gets warm. Okay, yeah. So, all right, now, do you think that that's going to be enough if I put a little quote up in there?
I do.
I kind of like.
I like the simplicity of it. So.
Journey, this isn't a die. It is a napkin. Just a minute. I think I have another one here. I'm looking. Give me just a minute. I'll find it. It was a napkin from Dollar Tree. Well, I may have used the only one of these I had out here.
Let me see. I've got one. Let me see if
I've got a different one. See this hummingbird? It's actually the same set of napkins. It's their spring stuff, and I Mod Podged it to some cardstock, and then I cut it out. I fussy cut it. So that's it. It was just a napkin.
It looks like this.
Thank you. There you go. Yes, it looked just like that. Yes. And then this is a different napkin, one that Lisa sent me. I don't know where she got that one. But I'm doing a lot of 3D kind of pieces with this napkin journal, just for some reason. That's what it just said to me. So that's what I've been doing. And the other day I decided that this napkin and this ought to be put together. So yeah, I think I better.
Well, I have no idea how this is going to end up looking, but we're going to do it anyway because I don't like it the way it is.
Okay.
It might end up looking good to be behind that kind of austere building. So,
Well, and once again, it's a page, and if you really hate it, you don't have to put it in your book.
that's true.
No, why do you feel silly, Journey? That's definitely not something to be silly. That makes you be silly. Okay, never mind. I can't say it, but there's
No reason to feel silly.
right. There's no reason to feel silly. It was a really good question. And the butterflies I've been using are actually rubber stamps that I put on book pages and then put on cardstock and then cut out, fussy cut. And I didn't see if Lisa's used anything like that this morning, but
Like what?
to make a 3D thing.
Oh, I did actually.
Okay, I thought so, and I can't remember what it was. Was it a
Just a minute, and I'll show
was
you.
it something you stamped or?
Yeah, well, or stenciled. I can't remember. One of those two.
Yeah. I don't know how that's going to look when it's dry, but right now I really like it.
Yeah, I do too. I added this butterfly.
Yeah, and that was a stencil on a piece of book paper, right?
Yeah, and I've got the 3D
Tape
tape
behind it.
underneath it. So.
Okay. There's that one. And it's gonna need it. It's gonna have a quote, but I don't like the quotes on that. Even if I put them on my cream paper, they would be better than on that. So, now what did I decide I was gonna put this? Did I plan on putting that on there? No, I don't think so. No. I don't think that was the plan.
No, you were going to put that butterfly on that big flower.
Oh, that's right.
Giant blue flower.
Thank you. I knew I had a plan for it, but I couldn't remember what it was. Okay. Where's my giant blue flower? Okay. There it is. Okay. I think we'll put a dragonfly on there with the peacocks. Yes, this giant blue flower. Hi, Cindy. We are going to use the slip knot or single sheet binding that we have used many times in crunchy books. There's a couple of tutorials on my channel. I can't remember what I call them, but it's usually single sheet binding or slip knot binding. It's really good when your sheets have some sturdiness to them and are single pages. That doesn't work for signatures. Barbara said, Lisa, that looks wonderful. I think it will look amazing. And that one's really cute like that. I think she was talking about the last one.
Well, that's what I was wondering.
Yeah. But I like that. That's really cute.
I'm having trouble coming up with anything else to do on this page. These last ones are the last ones because I don't know what to do with them.
You mean to tell me you're already that far finished?
Well, I haven't got any words, but I've got this many done, except for words.
Well,
Let me put it this way: they're as done as I'm going to do them. I don't know what else to do with them, so
I have like 7 that don't even have napkins on them yet. Oh,
well,
I am so slow.
you're doing much prettier work than I am, so
Yeah, that is not true.
it is true. It's way true.
No. I'm doing a whole lot less work than you're doing.
No, I don't think you are. I think you're doing more work on each page. Because I mean, really, look how simple these are. Okay. Tissue paper, napkin, butterfly.
This has it has a corner of a napkin on it, and I'm going to put a butterfly on it. Then it's done.
Okay. Did I said anything?
Oh, Becky, be safe. Oh,
Yeah. Stay safe, Becky.
yeah. Oh well, now I've really overdone the ink. Let's find a. Got to get a what you call it.
What you call it?
Well, I found that if you get yourself in there pretty quick with the baby white and it's Mod Podged, even the stays on will come off some. Not a lot, but it'll come off some. I had just gotten it too heavy-handed in there. And then it's kind of like put it on, take it off, put it on, take it off.
Yeah, it would be nice, Becky, if the rain would come without the other stuff. Of course, we got a lot of thunder the other night. I mean, a lot of thunder, and we ended up with only a 1/4 inch of rain. I was like, okay.
We had a day like that a week or so ago, but it didn't rain yesterday, which is very odd. I think we have rain chances on our thing for every single day it's supposed to rain.
Yeah, we have chances, but the materializing is
Now Julie said, now ladies. Yeah. We have to give each other a hard time every once in a while.
it's part of the job.
Yeah. Otherwise you guys would think we weren't real.
Hi, Dana.
Jeffrey must be having a hard time at the grocery store. I didn't think he had that much to get.
Darren went last night on his way home from work because he wanted to buy some. Well, he put the last bar of bath soap in the shower and hadn't written down that we needed any more.
Uh-huh.
And so he decided he better go get it since he hadn't written it down for me to get, because we have a list on our phones where we can all add to it. And then when I'm at the store, if it's on that list, I'll get it. But if
You
it's
did.
not,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
then it's not my fault if I don't get it.
Yep.
Anyway, he needed that, and there was something else. He was some kind of scrubby thing he was looking for. So he went and he parked down by that end of Walmart, and then realized he couldn't get in that door.
Oh, yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So he just walked all the way to the other end of Walmart, and then walked all the way back down to that end to get
to get out.
All he needed was those two things. Walked back to the other end to check out, and then back out all the way to the car. He said it took him like 3 times as long to get to and from the car as it did to buy what he needed. Oh, it's like, yep, welcome to my world.
Uh-huh. Yep. That is the way it works these days.
Except I rarely just have the 1 or 2 things I need from one end of the store. I usually have to shop from one end of the store to the other.
Well, yeah. Dana, I ordered a Walmart pickup here, several months ago now, but I haven't been in Walmart in 2.5 months, maybe. I got to check this because that might be him. Oh, that's my sister. I told him to message me if he needed me. This just doesn't look quite right, so I'm just thinking that maybe I should give it some little something around the edges of it. Which good cardio, yeah, that's right. Good cardio.
Yeah.
So.
And he does spend most of his time at a desk, so it probably was good for him. Okay. I feel like this needs something else. Or like it looks like these 2 dragonflies are facing off for a fight or something. So that's not really the image I want to portray.
Well, don't you think if you put okay, drop that one down maybe, and then when you get some words, if you put some words in the upper right hand corner.
Yeah, that'd probably be good.
That will give it another element kind of thing.
Oh, goodness gracious.
I think since March, Dana, I had a Walmart pickup, and I've been in Walmart twice. But both times it was because Mom needed something that we just couldn't live without. That, and when I did my Walmart pickup, I could only get 1 furnace filter, and I changed my furnace filter every month. So I needed some more furnace filters because I was down to just 1 at home. And so when Mom somehow managed to go through both pair of her slippers. And of course, the first time I went to Walmart, they didn't have any slippers. And so I had to go back again a few weeks later. And unfortunately, I couldn't do the Walmart pickup on the slippers, which was a pain in the keister. I don't know why. It's something they carry all the time. If I'm going to do a Walmart pickup, why is it just groceries? Like, okay.
But I do know that there's a lot of people doing it because most of the time when I have trouble getting down an aisle, it's because of those big carts where they're doing that pickup
Where
for
they pick
everybody.
up stuff.
And I don't really mind. That sounded like I mind, but I really don't. It just, um,
Well, but yeah, that's the point. That instead of using a regular cart, they use those giant things, and then it's hard on the customers in the store. And Becky, I avoid Walmart like the plague too. Um, they're they're definitely not my go-to place. I much prefer doing my shopping elsewhere. But there are things that, like Mama's slippers, I couldn't get them online. Couldn't order them online. It was like, really, really, these are just stupid little socks with feet on the bottom of them. But of course, she's been wearing them outside. That's the problem. She's gotten lazy and doesn't put her shoes on.
I don't blame her. What's the
I
point?
don't, what's the point of putting on shoes that you have to tie? Really?
And you're not going anywhere. I mean, you know.
Right. Uh-huh. That's it. It's like, I agree. Going to Walmart is pain.
Well,
Sam's Club is
I
the
go there
same.
because there are a lot of things that cost so much more at the other grocery store.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm.
And so I go, I don't buy everything at Walmart because there are some things that certain brands that my mom likes and that you can't even, that they don't have at Walmart. So I go to United for those things. And so I feel like I'm going somewhere all the time.
Well, the cherry juice that I buy for Jeff, because he has gout, he drinks straight cherry juice, and Walmart has it, and it's reasonable. And our store doesn't have anything that's all the Winn-Dixie, the grocery store, doesn't have anything that's all cherry juice. It's a mix with pear juice in it, and that's not what I need. So, but when I did my pickup, I ordered 5 bottles of that juice. So, he's about to run out. I'm going to have to go.
Well, I went to United because it was close, and I thought they might have some more natural brands of the cranberry juice I was looking for.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't. They just had the same stuff everybody else has. But lots of times they have, more organic opportunities.
Yeah.
Anyway, I couldn't find any cranberry juice that was just cranberry juice. I haven't bought cranberry juice in a long time, but I thought the Ocean Spray used to have one that was just cranberry juice, but nobody had. I mean, there was nothing that was just cranberry juice. I did find some that didn't have any added sugar, but I couldn't find anything that was, didn't have 5 kinds of juice in it.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay. So that one's done. Till I get word.
Till you get words, yeah.
Until I get word.
So.
We have what used to be a co-op, Barbara, but the problem is now that they've just turned into they're kind of like Whole Foods. They're just a local brand of Whole Foods, and that's where I went to get the water kefir the other day. But they honestly, I'm not horribly impressed with them anymore. They don't have a lot of what shall I say? They don't have the same integrity that they had when they were a co-op. Let's just put it that way. I went to buy stevia, and I can buy the same half of the stevia they had is the same stuff I can buy at Walmart. Yeah, Whole Foods, whole paycheck. There you go. Yep. Thanks, Barbara. I think I'm going to glue some napkins down because I got some empty pages. So I think that I'm going to see what I can find for that now. Ooh, Teresa, you must have got a. Dana, we have Winn-Dixie, and if I have to choose between Winn-Dixie and Publix, I will choose Winn-Dixie. Now that doesn't mean I don't go to Publix for some things, but most of the time we shop at Winn-Dixie. Okay, now then, we decided that we absolutely must use this napkin, and I have not put it on anything, so.
Yes, you must use that napkin. I will be very disappointed in you if you don't.
But I think what I'm going to do, I think, oh, and Dana, the Winn-Dixie that we have right here near us, just was totally redone last year. I mean, every last little bit of it was like they were closed for a week or so, and the whole store was revamped and redone. It came out really pretty. And the Winn-Dixie by Mom is almost as nice. It was done about 8 months prior to them doing ours. Hi, Joyce. I mean, talking about no hair. Are we talking about no hair again?
Okay, question, Tanya.
Tanya got her. We got her in trouble last night talking about hair, because she got zapped by the. Oh, that's pretty over the top of that.
Yeah, and I think I like the idea of it right over it.
Yep, I do.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know. I just needed confirmation that it was an okay plan. I just needed somebody to agree with me.
Agree with you. That's all you really wanted was for me to agree with you.
Just agree with me. You
Yeah,
don't have to believe it. Just say it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you're not out. You're just dry, huh? Okay. All right. So, I think I'm gonna put this like that. So, I'll just take off some of this up here. And maybe I'll just put that right straight onto a tag. We'll take a look at it.
Bye, Julie. Have a good day at work.
Okay. That's what I'm going to do. I may have turned my fan down a little bit though. Okay, now then. If I put this on there, I can lay this right over that. That ought to be nice and pretty. Okay, but I think we ought to take this off of here a little bit because it's... Huh. All right, so there's a tag and a piece. But now, somewhere I have a big poppy that would be good to put as a 3D element on there, I think. Bye, Julie.
Poppies are good always, I think.
Oh, yes, poppies are good always. Poppies are wonderful. And I cannot remember what size. Now, if I don't have a big poppy, this big red flower will work. But I think I have a big poppy. I even
Where did
sorted
you
my...
get that napkin?
Which one?
That one that you're using, the one that's going to be the base of your tag.
I do not know. I honestly, I don't think I have. Do I have more than one of those? I don't think so.
So you probably got it in a swap or
I
something.
probably got it in a swap, or somebody, sent it to me.
Right. Well, it's beautiful. Okay.
I mean, it's not like I don't have enough napkins, but that's probably how I got it. It was in my bin with the singles. Okay, this is the big poppy that I was thinking about. And it may be the wrong color. Well, there's Jeffrey. And I guess it only took him an hour, so. Yeah, I almost think it would be better to use one of these flowers. This poppy is the wrong color. Can you see?
Yeah. It sure is pretty, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would look good.
I think this one would be better to put on this particular page, because that poppy just looks like it's going to be the wrong color.
And they'll open it up all the way and let me see what it looks like all the way open.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back.
Okay. Ooh, kaleidoscope.
You got it okay, hon, or do you need one?
Thanks, Barbara. That's what I was trying to decide. It's kind of hard to know what else to do on here, but I do have this flower, and so I think it might be fun to put it on there.
All right. Well, if you've got it, then I'm going back to work. Thank you.
You don't have to use book pages, Sana. You can use anything. You can just use white cardstock as your base. You don't have to do the book pages. We just put that on our background because we wanted to.
Yeah. Yeah.
You could do them straight on to white if you want to.
You saw it's very. I've had it open a couple of times. I really wanted to use it on a page, but
it's like a kaleidoscope. Makes your eyes hurt.
Yeah, it's not. It's really hard to look to figure out how to use it on a page.
Yeah. Well, one
So
quarter of it's beautiful.
yes, it's well, you know. So and I think I will just take a quarter of this and put it on some cardstock because that will give me a couple of pieces that I can work with on that. So and there again, I don't know if I have any more of those poppy napkins. I think I had a second one somewhere. So I might have some more of those. But every time I open it, I can't figure out what to do with it because it's just not, you know, I can't seem to make my head wrap my head around what to do with it.
Yeah, just do whatever you want to do, Sonna. And Barbara's right. Magazine, if you can find pages out of a magazine that just have text. We just happen to have a lot of old books, and so we wanted to use them.
Yeah.
Just use whatever you've got. If you have some real plain kind of scrapbook paper, use that. Use graph paper or ledger paper or newspaper. Newspaper would probably work a lot like old book pages.
And when you start decoupaging napkins and stuff on it, believe me, it starts getting much more body to it as far as the pages go.
Yeah.
All right, let me Mod Podge these down so that I can stick them out of the way and they can dry for next time. We're going to bind it with a binding called slip knot binding or single sheet binding. There is a tutorial on my channel. There's actually a couple of tutorials. I've done it a couple of times. Lisa and I have used this binding quite a bit since we did the first Crunchy book that we did a couple years ago.
Yeah, it's a really cool binding, and it's easy.
It's easy. It's very easy, but it only really works for single pages. It does not work for signatures. So, because my latest journal, I have signatures in it, and I used a Copic stitch, and it was not as nicely done. I'll get it down. Miss Hannah taught us how to do the Coptic is actually how you say it, I think. Stitch when we did our triangle book. Thank you, Janet. Janet, did I say hello to you? Hello, hello.
Hi, Janet.
I had Jeffrey get me something that we haven't ever had before. Cantellini bean? Cantellini beans? He said they're big white Italian beans. So,
Interesting.
yeah, well, a bead friend the other night had posted a picture of these roasted cantellini beans. Okay. Well, I got on and I got on and found a recipe because they looked so good. They're more like a crunchy snacky thing than a vegetable. That's what they end up being like. And I just wanted to try it. So we'll see if they come out looking as good as hers and tasting as good as they look. But it looked like a high protein snack, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
Especially like if we're out on an adventure. Like tomorrow, we'll have to take some snacks and stuff like that. So, now I won't have them ready for tomorrow, but that kind of a thing.
So where will you go to look for the bamboo?
Actually, Jeff talked to our friend who lives out in the country, and we were headed that direction anyways. But he talked to Berto, I guess, this morning, and Berto's got a spot that he used to cut fishing poles from, so he knows right where there is some. It grows along the road here, so I knew there's a spot over on Scenic Highway, which is it's over towards the bayou kind of area. It's not, that road is awful busy to be alongside the edge of the road, so it's not the most ideal spot, but if we hadn't been able to find any elsewhere, we would have gone to get it there. But if we can get it out towards Berto's, it'll be where it's, we don't have to be close to the road or anything. So we're going to go out there. And the elderberry shoots that I want are just up the street from us. And I just got to go cut some cane from that, some sticks from it too. I will put them in water and start them. And then plant them out later. They are white kidney beans. Thank you, Candy. Janet says, that's okay, we were busy. Bye, Sharon. We missed Sharon leaving. Looking for the binding video. Glad you had it.
Okay, I think that's sleepy. Too yellow.
She's gonna put her toes up and watch on her iPad.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Well, another thing I was researching last night while you were on, I was doing some chores as well, but then I was doing some researching right before we got off. I want something called Egyptian walking onions. They replant themselves, so they're basically a perennial.
That's cool.
Yeah. They're kind of a heirloom thing. I just don't know if I'll find them here or if I'll have to order them. They won't be out. They won't be out in the wild. They would be something somebody had in their garden. So, but I also found a new business the other day. She deals strictly in edible landscape plants, which is kind of what some of the things I'm looking for.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Well, I already know one thing I want, and we went and looked for it several weeks ago. It's just too hot to put them in, and I know where I can get them. They're called pineapple guavas, and they're like a bush. So it's, and it takes several years for any bush or tree to fruit, but um, we have to have some new bushes in the front of the house, and because right now the house looks kind of naked, kind of like my head. Um,
I'm going to mute for a second and use the heat gun.
okay. So, anyways, we are these pineapple guavas um, are a bush that you can trim just like a hedge. And the problem is that the people before us left uh, the bushes that were in front of the house. They didn't take care of them, so over time they became very woody, and you can't trim them. Jeff tried to trim one, and it was all naked on the inside. So, hi, Susan.
Hi, Susan.
Autofill?
Autofill. So Tanya and everyone, and Lisa and everyone.
Okay. Yeah.
You just never know what you're going to get, do you?
No. Yeah. So, anyways, we know where those will come from, but I also found out the other day that I need two different. Just like apples, you need more than one kind to make them make fruit. So I didn't know that. I'm trying to learn before I, go out and do
Buy
things.
stuff that won't do you any good.
Yeah, buy stuff that's not going to do what I want it to do, at least.
Right.
So I want bushes in front of the house to make the house look a little more fun, and then I want, but I want them to be have a purpose in life besides just looking pretty. So and I was reading, we have these huge elephant ears all outside my studio. I mean, they're as big as this table, easy, probably bigger. And I was reading they're related to taro, and you can actually eat them. So say some people, and then there's people who say no, you better not. And so I'm still trying to figure that one out, because we have them. They're all over the yard, in different places. Jeff moved a bunch of them back over here by my studio because they were kind of in places that were inconvenient for him when he mows and stuff. So
Oh, yeah.
he likes straight mowing, He likes everything symmetrical too. Okay, let's get that a little bit up there and a little bit down there. And now we'll put this. Oh dear. Dude, you just have to read Barbara's things. Actually, my feet are flat on the bed and my knees bent, my iPad on a pillow. Laziness personified. Some nights I do that too, Barbara. What I really do is I take my laptop. I don't have an iPad, so I take my laptop in the bedroom and I put it. I have a pillow, and then I have a plastic lid because I don't put my laptop on the pillow because it gets too hot. So I put the lid on the pillow so that it's raised up 6 inches, and then I can just lay there and watch videos. Oh.
Well, I haven't found a comfortable way to um,
Watch it in bed.
TV in bed. So if I'm going to watch, I'm going to sit in my recliner. It's the most comfortable place for me. And
Well,
then
my
if I'm in bed, I'm trying to sleep.
my camping chair, that's usually what happens with me. My camping chair broke recently, so I now have one of our rocking chairs in the living room with a old kitchen chair for my footstool. So
Oh, there you go.
yeah, I had a camping chair up until recently, and I sat in it and it just broke. It's like, okay, I guess I'm too heavy for the camping chair. Oh dear.
It says I'm supposed to be used intermittently, not as furniture.
Not as furniture. Yep, that's right. Hmm. These particular camping chairs, though, probably came from Walmart. Um, they all broke in the same place.
Ah, yep.
Assume the position. My tablet on one pillow, it all squished in, and then I'm on the other pillow every day. Oh, yeah. Well, Barbara, then you know what you should not be doing, right? Okay, this is so pretty. I just really wish I could figure out how I can make it work. If I just put it in there like that, would that make me happy? Well, let's take the back off and take some of the pieces apart and see what happens. Okay, I wonder if this was a Dollar Tree napkin. Because I'm
It just
pretty,
got one layer of plastic paper.
it's just got one layer on the back of it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's possible. A lot of theirs are like that, which is
Yeah.
fine with me.
Oh, yeah, fine with me.
If they're going to
Okay,
skip, that's the way to do it.
that's right. Okay, it says, it's got a little copyright symbol and it's color. I'd swear it says bakery, Bakery, color bakery.
Maybe it is. I would just take out the red and blue flowers.
Well, what I'm thinking is coming right here, like this, and putting that on the bottom. I'm going to see what happens when I take it apart like that.
Yeah. Oh. Well, this is what this one looks like now.
Oh, I love it, Lisa. I really like it.
It's definitely finished, except for words, because anything else would be too much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a point where you just got to stop and go, it's done now.
Yeah.
I do not know who taught me to use the water brush on a napkin, but whoever it was, I so wish I could remember so I could say, thank you so much.
Yeah, I don't remember where I learned that either. It was a long time ago, so I would say it was probably either Heather or Dee Dee, because they're the first two people I really watched with any regularity.
I was going to say, Dee Dee was one of the first I watched all the time. Even when I was in South Dakota, I watched her.
Yeah.
I did a zine swap with her way, way back in the day. She organized a zine swap. I mean, I cannot tell you who all zines I have, and I don't even know where they're at actually, which is a bad thing. But
Okay.
back when isolation was a choice, not a necessity.
Yeah.
Um, you know, I see these things all the time. It's about, it's bad to find that when you're forced to isolate, that your life doesn't change at all. Um,
Yeah, that's what Hannah said. she
yeah,
said
it's like
she said it's bad when you don't really notice much difference.
it's not any different than it used to be. The only difference is that for a while there, Jeff was asking me to go help do the grocery shopping. So there are times when being round comes in handy. Uh-oh. Shannon Green, it could have been. Hi, Denver Dazzle. Do I have a? It's Rachel. Hi, Rachel. A happy book. Yay! A happy book. Cool. Kathy. Well, I'm pretty sure it wasn't Kathy because um, I didn't start watching Kathy until recently.
Yeah, me too.
So
I didn't know about her until recently.
right. So
Okay. Where is it? One of these has something on the back that's my back page. Oh, it's this one. Okay. Got to do something there. I've got the two of these hummingbirds.
oh, that's pretty.
I've got that page and this page that don't have any focal point.
Well, I like the blue and green with the orange personally. That is,
Yeah, I do too. But I don't know if I need two. Of course, you rarely see one hummingbird.
Well, that's why when I did my hummingbird page, I wasn't totally happy because there's just one hummingbird. But okay, I want
The
to
only
try.
problem is they're going away from the flowers, which doesn't make sense.
Okay, turn the page. Can you put those flowers on the right-hand corner? Will it make them look too?
Well, then the words will be upside down and this will be upside
Oh,
down. Because, see, this is my back cover.
okay.
I
Well,
just need to add another flower.
Okay, there you go. Add another flower. Come on now. Come apart. Be nice. Just behave yourself and come apart. There you go. Ah, see, it wasn't so hard. Okay, now my question is, do I like this better? Like that. Wait, oops, it's off. Oops.
I like it better.
See, now this one wouldn't show right here. Okay, that or this with maybe this.
I think if you're going to use three of them, I would do it like that. But I would probably be tempted to do opposite corners and just do the two. But I can't tell you why or what else to add.
like
but
so.
but I like that. Yeah.
Ooh, I like that too. When you look at it, sometimes, okay, first off, I'm sitting at an angle to it, so I'm not looking at it straight. When I look at
Right.
it on the screen, it's a totally different look, and I love it like that. So that's what we're going to do.
Yay. Okay. I gotta find the flower.
Oh, yeah, a little empty, a 4 by 6 photo page would be perfect, wouldn't it? That would be awesome. That's awesome, Rachel. I really
Could
like.
also do this. Just add that
Just add that on that corner, yeah.
because it's the same flowers.
Mm-hmm.
And nothing else I have is those colors.
Well, but the the whatchamacallits, the hummingbirds just look so pretty with those orange flowers.
Yeah, they do. This way it could be.
Yeah, Rachel, I've never tried it with tacky glue, but here I would really, really question tacky glue because tacky glue does not dry completely, especially here in the heat. So that would be my only concern is that the tacky glue would remain that little bit of tacky. I have to take off some of this straight stuff though, because we can't have that little straight edge on our page. It just would make me grumpy. So we will just take it off a little. She used tacky glue instead of she used Aileen's tacky glue instead of the glue all. But she's saying it. She says it works, and that's what matters is that it works.
From Mod Podge?
Yeah, she makes Mod Podge, the tacky glue, in a little water.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah. So okay, so that one is going to get glued like that. Well, that means I should do something with this one though. I really should because it's really cool too. Teresa, I did catch her comment though, didn't I? I mean,
Yeah, you did. I think she probably was typing that right before you started talking.
okay. Oh, good. Yeah, and she says it doesn't stick, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
And that's what matters. That's all that matters is that it doesn't stick and it works for what you want it to do. Okay. Hmm. Hmm.
That doesn't sound good.
That's just the I don't know what I'm doing thing.
Nope, 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 nope.
I think it's one of those that we'll just set it aside for now because that's just not quite what we want. So I'll find a different napkin and do something different. I can always put this would be cute on a tag, wouldn't it?
I can't see.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like that.
Uh-huh. Now I wonder if I should just put a second one or put it. No, I don't think so. I think we'll just put it one on the tag just by itself. Okay, so I'll do that. Okay, what I could do is take these off of there, though. Do that like that, and then put these like that. Yep. Okay, there we go. There's another one to do.
There you go. She's happy now.
Yep.
I am going to need to get off here pretty soon. So, like 4
Okay.
o'clock.
All right.
I'm sorry, but
Don't be sorry. Not a problem. Do you need to go now?
uh,
Yes, you do.
yeah, I do. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
guys, we're
Go
gonna
ahead and keep going, though. You don't have to stop just because I need to stop.
yeah, it's more fun with you. So I'd rather stop now. And will you show everybody your pages from today, though?
Yeah,
Let me make you big.
okay. I just added another napkin on top of a napkin, and ta-da!
Ta-da! And it looks so cute.
Yeah, I like it.
And that
I
one,
added some butterflies to this one, and the pop-up kind of.
and they're perfect on there. They just came out so cute.
Yeah, I inked over them with some yellow distress oxide and took off quite a bit of it because it was way too yellow. And now I like them. And then with this one, I just added a flower.
Yeah,
and a little something else.
It needed something else, and that flower is perfect.
And I added these on this one. Of course, I'm going to add words to all of these next time.
Yeah.
And I put this butterfly on there. And did that one. And I think that's all that I've got here. Let me see what else I've got. This one's not dry yet, but we're putting these napkins over that one.
Yeah, I like that.
And then I put watercolor ground on this, and I'll paint the flowers on Thursday. And then that one I just stuck the napkin down. There was something else.
Yeah, I thought you did something else.
Yeah, I'm trying to find. I think it was the other side. Oh. Yeah. On the other side of this one. This is the back.
Yeah.
I put that on there and then glittered up his wings. So.
And if you do those, you're going to have to choose which side is actually the back, and because otherwise you don't want to 3D the back cover.
Right. In fact, now that I'm thinking about it. Well, no, he's not 3D. Never mind.
Okay.
I thought that hummingbird was 3D, and I was going to have to go ahead and make these not 3D, so I was just going to go ahead and put them down. But he's not 3D, so I can do these 3D, and it'll be good.
Okay. Well, I've
got this one left that I haven't done anything with.
Yeah, I don't have quite as many done as you do. These are, started, but not finished. This one is going to have some paint. Although the more I look at it, the more I like it. But it's got to have something to make these flowers stand out.
Yeah, I wonder if alcohol markers or something would.
I think I'm going to use my Inktense pencils.
Oh, yeah.
Very much like hi Nashua. Very much like I colored the coloring book pages.
Yeah, I just didn't know if it would work over the
Mod Podge.
Yeah. I have never tried.
I think it will, but we'll find out, won't we?
Yeah.
I'll make sure to do that one on camera.
Oh, I love that one. Just like that.
It's going to have some little something, something. So I'm thinking maybe some of these, a couple of these
Yeah.
little
Maybe
tiny
some kind
butterflies.
of little bug.
Yeah, little butterflies or something, so that it's not big.
Yeah.
This one is done, except for
I like
words,
that.
and I really like it.
Yeah.
I did go around this flower with pencil.
I
Um,
saw that, and that really helped it.
it really made a difference. I didn't want to do black outline, because I thought it would be too stark.
Yeah.
So the graphite pencil worked real well. I just love this one. This one is,
Yes.
I think, one of my favorites.
Me too.
And this one's fun. Um, it's two different napkins, stamped on tissue butterfly and raised butterflies. So,
Yeah.
we're
I like
having
the
some,
dimensionality of that one. That one's really
yeah.
good.
hmm And I got a couple of tags done. I only have a couple of tags done, but they're done. And this pocket, it's getting there. And
Yep.
I love this one.
Me
This one,
too. What are you
yeah.
going to put in it? What?
Oh, some of the other tags that I have made. I'm 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 just making tags, and I'm going to just stick them all in the pockets. I probably need another pocket page. This one came out okay. It's not my favorite, but it's okay.
I like it. I like the way the butterflies look on that.
The butterflies really stand out on this one.
Yeah, they really do.
This one is fun too.
Yeah. For the same reason.
And there again, this is one of those circular napkins, and then a quarter of another napkin in the white area of the circular napkin. So it comes out really fun. And there's tags that aren't done.
Ooh, I love those tags.
Yeah. And they won't take much to finish. They just need little bits of stuff here and there. This one, I haven't decided what I'm going to put on it, but I'm thinking about a dragonfly. I have a big dragonfly.
Uh-huh.
Just,
I think that
just,
would be good.
yeah, just something simple. And this one,
I love that one.
yeah. And that's just two pieces of the, I had trouble with this napkin too, because it was one of those ones that's long,
Uh-huh.
and when you open it, it was the same.
Yeah, I like the
So,
way you angled it. That makes it more
yeah.
look more organic.
And that was I really liked how that came out. I love this one. It may just have to have a little piece of words and be
Yeah,
done.
I think so. Ink around the edges.
Yeah.
Well,
So
you haven't even trimmed the edges of that one. So
no, I haven't even trimmed the edges. So, and then I love this one too.
I do too. It's very colorful and pretty.
Mhm. So, anyways, guys, that's where we're at. So we're gonna go, and we will be here on my channel 2 o'clock Thursday. Becky, are you still here? And are you going to stream tomorrow night? I don't think she is, because I haven't seen her speak in a while, but she may be doing something else. Anyways, guys,
Wait a second and see if she chimes.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
Teresa says Becky's not here, so she must have signed off and we weren't looking.
yep. Thanks, Teresa. Anyways, guys, you might want to check Becky tomorrow night, see if she's going to stream tomorrow night. And other than that, we'll see you Thursday afternoon at 2.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for coming and joining us.